Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In case you're seeing my face for the first time, my name is Tosi. On here we talk on self-improvement, self-development, and everything nice. And in case you've been here before, you already know you are welcome back, Mariji. So guys, today we are going to be talking on how to choose yourself at every time. Without further ado, let's get into the video. So guys, before we get right into it, I really just want to talk about how what it means actually to always choose yourself at every situation, in any situation. What it really just means is to focus on yourself, on your own happiness, navigating your life into positivity by yourself alone, and only doing the things that adds goodness into your life, that adds good things into your life. So I would like to say these points. These are actually points that I've just come to notice for the past 2 years, 3 years, that I've been trying to really love myself and put myself, on a love journey and choosing myself. It has not been easy. It's not going to be easy, especially when you are someone that, you know, low-key like to please people, right? Choosing yourself, you're really going to find it hard. It is going to be hard as a people pleaser. And so, yeah, the first thing is you have to learn how to spend time alone. I feel like this one came easy with me because I normally low key like to spend time on my own. I like to be by myself. So this came to me naturally. And if you're someone that you're not like that, you need to practice the act of being by yourself. So now in life, there is something called the time of isolation. There's a season called isolation. This season is supposed to make you be able to focus on yourself. Not everyone has this privilege. Honestly, I call it a privilege. Not everyone has this privilege. Not everyone has this season in their life, because some people are just been on the go, 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 from school to NYC, from NYC to marriage, from marriage to having kids, right? There is no time where maybe they were single, or maybe they had time to just focus on themselves. I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. Is as long as you can handle it, it's fine. And I'm not saying that you can have an isolation season when you're married. You obviously can, but there's nothing that beats it more when you are single or when you're by yourself. Trust me, it's a game changer. Like when you don't have anyone that you're seeing, you're just in a season where you're isolated. And this whole season too also implies with when you really do not have, I will not say not have friends, but I would say when you really don't have too much of friends around you, too much of a lot of going, of a lot of talking here and there, you know. This season is a very great season, isolation season, bruh. I recommend it to anyone and everyone because this helps you to choose yourself. In those season is the time where you focus on your life, focus on your passion, knowing yourself better. I'm not saying you can't know yourself better when you are having your life going and all that, but this particular season is a season whereby it looks like everything is just calm, everything is just quiet, nothing really is going on. It's God's telling you, and whatever you believe in, you can see the universe telling you that you need some time to be alone. Even in the Bible, it is said there is time for everything. There's time for you to plant, there's time for you to harvest, there's time for you to even water what you've planted. Do you understand? So it's always very, very important to know this. That's why I said in one of my video, I can't remember the video, um to always know every season that you're in your life. This is really, really going to help you to always choose yourself, to always love yourself. It's going to help you in your love journey season, self-love journey season, sorry. It's really, really going to help you. So this time you can always journal, you can always go to the beach, you can always meditate, do a lot of things, focusing on your goals, a lot of things, doing things yourself, going on solo dates. I don't know what else to tell you guys. It's a game changer. Yeah. So the next one is changing your mindset on choosing yourself. Now, what this really means is that like I said before, if you're a people pleaser, it's going to be hard for you to choose yourself. Why? Because you will find yourself telling yourself that you're selfish, right? It's really, really hard. You find yourself telling yourself that you don't care about this person. I mean, what you do, you just can't be available for the person at the time. Why? Because you want to focus on yourself, because you're choosing yourself. Lately, I just got to understand that, you know, the energy that comes into you reflects on how you act towards things. The energy that comes into you reflects on how you act towards things. I'll give you a very perfect example. If you're around people that always talk about, let's say your friends, right? They always talk about, oh, men are scum, you can't find a good man. You always act like that. It's as simple as that, honestly, because that is the energy that you're taking in. Energy flows a lot, energy matters a lot, right? If you're hearing, oh, I don't even know what to do with my life, I'm confused, you're going to be confused in your own life. Why? Because that is where you are pouring all your mind. That is where every time you talk to people around you, every time you talk to that friend, every time you talk to that neighbor, they always talk about something negative. You always see negative things around you. So it's always very, very important to always change your mindset when you're trying to choose yourself, right? You need to always change your mindset. You are going to be selfish, right? But how this applies to your mindset is you want to stay away from certain things, right? Because of your mind. And because you're staying away from certain things because of your mind, because you want to think right, because you want to know what you yourself like, you're going to seem selfish. Why? Because you might have a lot of things going around you as per friends, sorry, as per family, and you just don't want to be in that situation. You don't want to be in that drama. Your mind and your conscience is going to be telling you that, oh, what you're doing is not good, you're being selfish. And meanwhile, you are trying to rephrase your mind, you are trying to rephrase your mindset that, oh, I can get a good man, oh, things are going to be working out for me, oh, I'm going to live a good life, right? Oh, I'm not going to struggle to get certain things. Do you get? So you have to stay away from certain drama, certain talk, certain energy, and it's going to make you seem like you are selfish. At a point, you might be feeling like, oh, what, me being by myself, or the way I reacted to this person concerning this issue doesn't mean I'm a bad person. It's a lot. I feel like people don't really talk about this a lot, and I feel like even me too. I feel like it's recently I'm just going to beginning to understand it, that when you begin to choose yourself, your mind is going to be making you understand that, oh, you're being selfish, right? Even before anybody says it, and your mind is going to be making you, telling you that, oh, making you feel bad. Why? Because you can't show up for this person. I mean, while you're just choosing yourself, you're just trying to keep yourself in a good mental state, right? Because you've worked so hard to be in that mental state, a very good mental state. Recently, I won't say recently, let's say 4 to 5 months, right? Everything has been calm and quiet for me. And I'm like, how, this seem nice, but it seem awkward, right? And at the same time, I'm like, I like it. I like it here. I don't have any drama. If I'm being honest, I don't have any drama that I'm worried about, that I'm this. I like it. So there's something like this. I really like it. And this helped me so much. And that's because I stayed away from certain things. I don't even watch certain things because I know it happens so much in my brain, right? And it makes me see certain situations some certain type of way. So it's always very important to change your mindset if you're trying to choose yourself. You're not selfish, you're just protecting your peace. Yeah. So the next one is do things because you want to do them, not because you have to do them, right? So this kind of portion out from the last point, right? Where I said that, oh, your mind is going to make you feel like you're doing something bad because you're selfish. Do something because, be there for a friend because you want to, right? Not because you have to. I don't know if that makes any sense. That is you choosing yourself. I'm choosing myself, and by me choosing myself, I feel like I want to be there for this person. I feel like I want to show this person certain things, or I feel like, oh, this person needs my help, let me do it. But not you doing it because, oh, I have to do it though, so that they would say that I'm a good friend, so that this person will see that I'm a good friend. No, I feel like I've come to understand that, see, if you like, put your head on your hand, right? People are never satisfied. Human beings are never satisfied. A Yoruba song says, there's no how you behave, there's no how you do things. People will never be satisfied. And it's just life, right? That's how you see people where people have done a lot for people, and just one simple thing that they don't do, they just change towards them. Do you understand? So it's always very, 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 very important to do things because you want to do them, because you feel like, oh, I'm just doing this thing because, okay, I feel like, not because I have to. That's another realm of loving myself that I've come to understand, right? If I show up for someone, it's because I genuinely want to. If I do things for someone, it's because me personally I want to, not because I have to. Because I've come to understand that when it comes to, I'll use friendships as an example. When it comes to friendship, some people really do not care. They are not equal to the level of friendship that you think that they are, or that they should, right? You see where two friends and the other person really doesn't even care about what's going on with the other person. Why? Because they personally don't care. Do you understand? They personally don't want to. And some people are like that. They really don't care. If they don't want to show up for you, they won't show up for you. And they'll be okay with it. So it's very, very important to show up or do things, certain things, whatever it is. Show up for people, love yourself because you want to, show up for people because you want to, not because you have to, not because you want some certain validation from the other party or family members or whatever it might be, because you feel like, oh, they should see me as a good person and all that. No, do it because you want to, and don't always wait for a reward or an acknowledgement or a validation. This is something that I've always had in mind for over years. If I see, or I'm in a gathering that I feel like they need a service of someone that I feel like I know it, me, I just tell, right? Not because, oh, I'm a friend, I'm in that gathering, I have to. That one day, do you understand? But it's always very important. It's because I want to, and I just say, oh, I have someone that does this and do that. Do you understand? Just do things because you want to. Now, this is going to help you to reduce your people pleasing, and it's going to help you to choose yourself all the time. Because you might be disappointed sometimes because you feel like, oh, I have to do this because I'm this person's friend or because I'm this person's family member. And at the end of the day, you're disappointed. Do you understand? It just really means that you don't cherish yourself that much. So, yeah. The next one is know the importance of you choosing yourself. I feel like this should be like a whole topic on its own. Why do you choose yourself? Why do you feel like, okay, in all situation I have to choose myself, I have to protect my peace, I have to protect my sanity? Why? You understand? This will help you to know how to navigate loving and choosing yourself. Why? Why? Is it because maybe there are so many dramas around you, there's so many energy, so you don't want to be part of it, or you don't want it to be in your head, right? Or because there's a way you see yourself and you feel like if you keep choosing others, you won't get to that potential. It's as simple as that. So you always have to know why you are choosing yourself. Why are you choosing yourself? Are you choosing yourself because you can't handle certain situation with someone else, right? So you're being by yourself, right? I've been in a situation where I just thought about the whole thing and I'm like, you know what, I can't deal with this person, right? I'm going to choose myself because along the line it's going to be looking like, you're going insane or something. So it's always you're not yourself. I don't know if YouTube is going to cast that word, but yeah. So you're not yourself. So it's always very, very important. This implies to love, implies to friendship, implies to family members. That's how you hear that people say that they're not talking to their family anymore. They're not talking to their parents or their sister. It's because they're choosing their self. Maybe the person is toxic for them, Or there's so many reasons. You have to know the reason why you're choosing yourself. Are you also choosing yourself because you're selfish? You need to rethink that, right? So it's always very, very important to know why you are choosing yourself. Why do you choose yourself? Why are you choosing yourself? Why are you not choosing others? It's very, very important. This is really, really going to help you navigate your self-love journey and how to choose yourself. So the last point yeah, is that not taking things personal. Now this one I had to learn the hard way, right? So if it's as simple as you being in a situation where it seems like it's bringing arguments, you don't have to argue on every single thing. See, these days, like I said before, I've just been unnecessarily calm, and honestly, I like it here. So if you come and tell me that rain is falling outside, and I can see that sun is shining, I'm going to tell you yes, rain is falling outside. I'm at that point. Honestly, I really am. I am really at that point. If I'm trying to make a point to you and you are not getting the point, I'm just going to leave you with your points because I don't have strength, honestly, and that's part of you choosing yourself, right? If someone is stressing you out, just leave them. These days, I used to be one of those that write big, long epistle for certain things. And lately I don't. I don't have see, if you say it's A, it's A. Whatever you say that I do, I did it. I did it, done it, done did it. Like I really don't care. Right? And me not taking things personally has really, really helped me. I used to be someone who overthinks things, overthink people's action. These days, I just I just want to have peace. See, if you know that you want to hit your head on the wall, please yourself. Like, please yourself, right? If someone says something to me, I don't overthink it anymore. I will just tell you how I feel, right? About what you said. And if you want to argue, I'm not in the mood. I never argue. I don't want to argue anymore on certain things. Why? Because when I begin to argue, I begin to go out of character, right? I begin to become anxious, I begin to overthink, and that's a whole part of me that I don't want to even open the chapter anymore, if I'm being honest. I like the calm me because I know that the calm me is who I am normally, but it's because I'm always choosing other people over me. That's the reason why, I always have anxiety, overthinking, and everything. But since when I started choosing myself, I'm not going to argue about anything. I'm not going to take anything personal. If you treat me some certain type of way, it says so much about you, not about me. That's one thing I'm even learning seriously. The way somebody treats you is the way they mostly feel about themselves and how they feel about you. You are not the reason why they treat you the way that they treat you. No, you're not. You really are not. It's two ways. It is who they are and it is the way they feel about you. It's as simple as that. Boyfriend or friendship or family members, that is just the way it is. So you're not taking things personal. It's just you choosing yourself, choosing your sanity. So guys, we've come to the end of this video. Please give me a thumbs up if you like this video. I really, really appreciate it. Give me a comment. Let me know how you are planning or how you are exercising the act of choosing yourself in my comment section. I really, really appreciate it. And if you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. I really, really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.